How are you on this Wednesday? Let me turn that down. Chilly morning here in good old New England. 48 degrees. Hoodie time. It's a little update. Uncle Felix is being buried with Maggie at Angel View Cemetery in Middleborough. That's where I had Maggie buried. She got a little headstone in. And that's where my father had Lassie buried when I was a kid. I'll tell you, that animal cemetery has some headstones that are more elaborate than headstones at people's cemeteries I've seen. You know. Anyway, I brought Felix there. Picked out a little casket for him, and they're gonna bury him today on top of Maggie. They're gonna make a new headstone. You know, the one now says Maggie Cabral, and it looks like a regular people headstone, about 3/4 the size of a normal headstone you see. You know, that granite, like rough granite. The center is all polished and it has a name in it. It's like that, but the top, instead of it being square, the top's kind of round in it. Anyway, they're gonna make a new one. They do everything there. They sell the headstones, they sell the caskets, different sizes for whatever animal, I should say, whatever family, four-legged family member is being buried. And they have linings and whatnot, and they look nice, you know. Yeah, that's what I got for Maggie. And they're gonna make a new headstone. This one will have Maggie Cabral and Felix Cabral, like Lassie Cabral. While I was there, I went and checked out. I haven't been there in I don't know how many years. Same thing with like people's cemeteries. You know, how often you really go visit. But it's like a little memorial. Just, I don't know why we do it. You know, me, I'm going to be cremated. My daughter's already, and a lot of pets do get cremated. You know, in fact, the vet asked me, they'll usually ask you, well, you know, you're going to have a cremation or burial. Cremation, a lot of vets will handle it themselves. They have an arrangement with, you know, and they'll do everything. You just pay them and walk out of there, and, you know, it gets done. So I'm going to be cremated. My daughters already have instructions. I actually have my cremation urn right here. I don't know if I ever showed it to you. Hold on. I like antiquities and odd things at auctions. This is all brass, plated, coated. It's big enough to hold me. It's heavy. Whack somebody in the head with this and don't need to be fucking cremated or buried. And they're gonna go across the street. You're gonna throw me in the fucking ocean. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. They already know. I don't want no grave and all that. That's what's gonna happen to me. And anyway, so sometime today he's gonna give me a call when Felix is all settled in with Maggie. The new headstone is made. Well, they already have them there. They're, you know, you go there. It's weird. I hadn't been there. It's been a long time since I went with Maggie, so I kind of forgot. You know, they have a little section with different gravestones, all different styles, types. They're all blank. You pick out the one you want, and then they do their own stone cutting, engraving, whatever they call it. And you pick out your casket. And anyway, when it's all set and the new headstone is made, and Felix is buried on top. You know, on top, they stack them. And it's all said, he's going to give me a call. And I'm going to go up and see it today. So that's about it. Last night, I needed a little distraction. You know, there's different stages of grieving, and depending on the circumstance, you know, when you know, like when both my parents died 8 months apart. Uh, Me, my brother, and my late sister. We actually wanted it to happen due to that situation. They were old and with Alzheimer's, and got to a point where my mother didn't even know who we were anymore, and then she got dementia, and my father's there, staring at a ceiling, drooling, and that's not living, that's existing. That's not living. In a case like that, you just want to see them go. You know what I mean? When it's sudden, car accident, something, I think it's a little different. You're not expecting it. When people have a disease and it's kind of long-term, drags on for a year or two, and then you kind of see the end. You deal with it a little different, and when something happens over like a 3 or 4 day period that you think it's really nothing serious, and then like with Felix, you know what I mean? There's all different scenarios to death, unfortunately, and I've seen many different ones, and I've seen death in ways over playing in the sandbox in the Middle East that I don't think any human should ever see. Like there's different degrees of things. So anyway, last night I wanted a little distraction, so I said, what better way for a distraction than to go to the king of distractions of them all, Uncle Sanford, that's perfected the art of distraction, deflection, excuse making, and avoidance and abandonment with his project. So I went and I took over. It's got that Jeep 4-liter with the red one. It's got a knocking. He can't figure it out. He thinks it might be detonation. But if I'm not mistaken, isn't it the same fucking Jeep that had that bad knock like over a year ago? And that's why he bought that black XJ. Bought it basically for the engine. He was going to put in the red one, so he wouldn't have to rebuild the engine in the red one. Speaking of Jeep 4-liter engines, oh, that's right. He already abandoned his 4-liter engine build. He already abandoned that, right? And then he bought the black Jeep XJ that had a flex plate issue, but he didn't fix it. He said he sent it to a transmission shop. That's the one he diagnosed, if I'm not mistaken. By watching the video of the ad the guy had that was selling it, he could hear it. He put his ear to the ear to his laptop screen. Oh, I know what that is. And then that fucking thing disappeared too. I think I know what happened. He flipped it. Behind the scenes, he's still junking and potting out shit and flipping shit. I guess he bought that Jeep to flip, and the guy that bought it is using that Jeep, the black one, to tow the boat he got for his fucking granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? Gave the guy a deal. Hey, listen, you buy the Jeep and I'll sell you this fucking boat and trailer. You can tow it. I'll give you a package deal. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I told people on YouTube I got it for my granddaughter to look like the greatest granddad in the world. Come on, get real. You really think I'm going to buy a fucking boat with a trailer for my granddaughter? I bought this thing to flip, and I found the perfect guy in you, because now you can even tow it away with this Jeep I said I was going to keep that I'm flipping too, motherfucker. Anyway, I got a good laugh out of that. And then I hear I went and checked my ex-boyfriend, Cabbage Patch Kid. He declared war on the No-Show Nationals. Yeah, he declared war with his $27,000 four-door piece of fucking junk. That's what it is, a piece of fucking junk. But he had to get it ready to pass safety. I guess the windows wouldn't even stay up in that thing. Didn't even have... He said he had a rubber mallet and piece of wood inside the door to hold the windows up. And then he went and bought straps at Hobby... I'm serious. Went and bought leather straps at Hobby Lobby and drilled in, snaps, snaps and to hold it up. But the vibration, the snaps kept coming loose and the windows would fall down. And he had to fix bushings and this. He spent all that fucking money and had shitty fucking bushings in it. Come on, give me a fucking break. But anyway, he declared war and he's got call-out challenges already. Wow. And he said he can't wait to get back to the burnout contest. He's going to do his famous one-wheel peel again and impress everybody. Yeah. Anyway, I want to say thank you, Sanford. Thank you. I want to say thank you, Cabbage Patch Kid. You guys gave me a much needed distraction and a much needed laugh last night by just being what you are. Two fucking fools and idiots. How's that? Anyway, tomorrow I get back to the VTH. Yesterday was my day, but I had other things to tend to. So Henry, one of the other two guys that volunteered with me, covered for me. So it's back to life tomorrow. Today, he said it was sometime maybe like by lunchtime, lunchtime, early afternoon. Everything should be settled. Give me a call and I'll go up, and I'll take a look at the grave and the new headstone, and then go about my day. So enjoy your day, have fun, stay safe. Until next time.